Guys, what's up? Welcome to the Crazy Wisdom. I am Arpita Beher. Alright, so today let's talk about the 5 most striking traits of the 12 zodiac signs that make them stand apart from the rest of the group and from the rest of the world. So what are we waiting for? Let's quickly find out. Aries. Angriest, loudest, boldest, the most curious and the most childlike. The presence of Mars in their personality guarantees this. Taurus, the most stubborn ones, the most patient ones, the most romantic ones, the ones absolutely in love with food and exceptional financial planners. Why? The presence of Venus guarantees all of the traits in them. Geminis, the cleverest ones, the most talkative ones and the most multi-talented ones. Also the most adaptable ones and the ones with the maximum energy of youth and vibrance. Why? The presence of Mercury around them guarantees these traits. Cancer zodiac, the most protective ones, the most sentimental ones and the homeliest ones. Also totally and strongly imbibed with their roots and culture and traditions, and also the moodiest ones. Why? The presence of the planet Moon in their personalities guarantees this. Leo zodiac, the kingliest ones, the hottest ones and the proudest ones. Also the ones who are the laziest and also the ones who have the maximum capability of acquiring fame and recognition. Why? The presence of the strongest planet Sun in their personalities guarantees that. Virgos, the most observant ones, the most socially responsible ones and the most hardworking ones. Also the ones who are extremely critical and judgmental of others, and also the ones who are absolutely no-nonsense type. Why? The presence of Mercury but in a mature form guarantees these traits in Virgo personality. Libras, the most social ones, the flirtiest ones, the most business-minded ones. Also, they are the most manipulative and diplomatic ones and the ones who hate taking decisions because they're people pleasers. Why? Because the presence of Venus in the air element in a Libra guarantees this. Scorpios, the most sensual ones, the most loyal ones, the most secretive ones, as well as the powerhouses of performances, as well as the ones who are the most intimidating and the most scariest ones. Why? The presence of Mars but in the 8th house of secret for a Scorpio guarantees these traits in their personality. Sagittarius, the most extroverted ones, the most carefree ones, the most positive and optimistic ones, the ones who are born warriors and the ones who are perfect best friend forever material. Why? The presence of Jupiter in the 9th house of magnanimity and expansion guarantees these traits in a Sagittarius. Capricorn, the 10th zodiac sign. Hardest workers, most driven, most conventional and orthodox, the ones who are the most concerned about their social image and status, and the ones who are the most persistent and resilient ones when it comes to making efforts. Why? The presence of Saturn in the 10th house for a Capricorn guarantees. Aquarians, the most humanitarian ones, the weirdest ones, the most innovative ones, the ones who can stay socially isolated despite being in huge crowds, and the ones who have the strongest entrepreneurial gene. Why? The presence of Saturn in the 11th house of social and network circle guarantees these traits. Pisceans, the most intuitive ones, the most spiritual ones, the biggest escapists, the most creative and skilled ones, but yet the most underconfident ones. Why? The presence of Jupiter in the 12th house of spirituality, seclusion and isolation guarantees these traits for a Pisces.